Mine was called Sky High, but I've tried to give it a branding to it. This is a local only competitor, so that would be the job here at Sky High. You can go to local routes, and then the idea is also that platform would learn your routes. For example, I always go to Joburg essentially for one day. I'll leave at 6 in the morning and return at 8. And so then having that as a repeat that I can just click and then choose a day would be pretty great. So that's just a feature that I would like personally. Then also popular routes I thought would be quite interesting. Popular routes around any places, so you can just dive straight. But then if you wanted to book a flight, so let's say I want to book to Joburg, then come into quite simple interface. The current interface that people use for booking flights is fine, but I quite like the idea of focused interactions. So you kind of build your flight. So cool, when you want to go, you could change the month and the year, then select a date. And then once you select one, then say, hey, you're coming back. Say, hey, no, if it's a one-way flight, and then you choose your date back. So when you're going, returning, who's coming, and you go space with dogs, one and a snake, and then you would search your flights, details him, and then you could view the different flights and choose one.
For the amount of time we were given, that's crazy, man. I really like that it feels so African.
Yeah, thanks. I'm one guy that can brew.
That's what mine is. I was trying to be a bit innovative and try to incorporate different forms of travel and consolidate it into one place. And the incentive for the client being is to be fully organized and also take advantage of one platform by getting discounts and stuff like that. Basically, this is my journey. I'm not going to have the sign up stuff. I'm just going to get straight into it. You land on the dashboard, top right, you see whatever points that you've built up based on all your travels. You can see where you're traveling to and all that. And then you can see the ride hailing, if there's any subway, voyaging, and flights. And then here, this is just like a status part, letting you know that you don't have anything booked yet. So once you do the whole journey, it would show like tickets of basically things that you have booked and then when that's going to happen. Okay, cool. I want to fly. You click on fly. Okay, oh, this Move Express, see, this is a Easter egg of what the brand. And then they're like, okay, yeah. So I was just trying to consider some UX based on like where you are. And then like, okay, you're in Durban right now. So King Shaka, so like, okay, cool. Durban Airport, King Shaka International. So you can click between one way, return. So let's say you click on return, and then here you can change where you are departing from. And then obviously if you click on the date, you can obviously change the date. And then at the bottom here, you have like a little counter, how many people are flying, Then you just search your flights, right? Then you get to your flights, and then you see all your list of flights. Because they say, I'll pick this number 1 flight. Then you pick your package, business class, and you're like, okay, cool, I want this one here. Then it shows you your little flight total thing there at the bottom. And you're like, okay, cool, I want to continue. Then you're picking your return flight. Then you pick your return flight, and now you want to pick your seat. Cool, guys. And then, yeah, you pick whenever your seats, See, this is what I was trying to make work at the end. So you're supposed to click on one of these seats, and then you go to your flight confirmation. And this trouble, I found this one trouble, guys. And then, yeah, and then you have like a whole flight summary thing, So this is the whole point I wanted to show you. And at the end, once you're done with your flight confirmation, you have some blurb there that says, hey man, you're going to be in another city. Don't you want to book more stuff like a voyaging or like your Uber? But then the other option is just going to pay straight. So what would happen is you cannot obviously, if you wanted more like Uber from the airport, you click on that and then you start this entire process again, but just for your Uber. And then when you go back, all of this would update. So you'd have like a green thing that says, okay, you have this, then you have like a ride hailing thing booked, and then your tickets would be updated.
That's amazing.
Great chat, guys. I really enjoyed the stretch.
Yeah, we can see you enjoyed that, man. It was great. Awesome work.
Phenomenal. So slick, man. Such attention to detail. Damn. I kept the branding of mine the same. I die by the pun. Mine is, I guess it fits nicely as like a domestic travel thing, not really international flights, that stuff. So the process takes you through is I start up with adding a departure airports. I've got a nice handy list here with the favorites saved here. Also the nearest one is also there. But I'm going to choose King Shaka International. Now I've got to pick a date. Pick the 7th of January. Then my departure, let's go 19th is what I hooked up to the prototype. Cool, happy with that. Now I've got to select a time, and the list is
really straightforward. Got them divided by prices here. So if I click on a specific flight here for the top, and it's all good, it kind of stacks it up to the top of my stuff here. So now I've got to pick either economy light, or business class. So let's just pick that one. And then that's it. I've added it as that flight.
That's cool, man. I like how they stacked at the top and at your little top section here. When you choose your flight, then it stacks on green.
Yeah, well, that is me.
Yeah, I just finished prototyping now. Okay, what I added since last, I added these screens, which is the main ticket. So essentially on the home page, would be if you're not logged in yet. So getting started would prompt you to log in. And then when you log in, this is how your home screen would look like. Try to keep it a little bit simple. And then you can click with the drop downs, or just type here where you want to go. Then click also here where you want to go. Is it a one-way trip or two-way trip? Then you can say two-way trip. Then you can put in the dates in there, passenger as well. And then you have all your flights that would be searched here. Then you can just click on the flight that you want here. And if you can see here, they have like different airline companies for different trips with different prices. So we're gonna go with the cheapest one because I'm a South African. Gonna go with this one, and then it will just show which airline is going to be traveling for this particular ticket, shows the dates and all the information, and you can be able to edit the dates here if it allows you. Then you can just click continue, and then you select the seat. So I wanted this to be scrollable so that you can scroll through the seats through the plane. Then you can select whatever seat you want to click on.
Yeah.
And
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
you trying to make me feel better. You did it. You actually animated it. That's what I wanted to do. But
No, you got windows in the front. I took squares and I added rounded corners. It just doesn't even look like windows, man. So you did it.
yeah, so it's just select the seat, and then we'll highlight with green to show that it's yours. And then you can just say confirm, and this is your ticket.
That's nice. It's so nice.
And then, just try to add a little bit of graphics to show like your destination from South Africa to Moscow to Russia, like just little stuff in there, cherry on top.
I really like that graphic, man.
So from here on, you can download the ticket as well and book it. You're gonna book, then flight booked. Then you can just go to your profile here, and that's it. That's where I was.
Wow, such lovely touches there.
Yeah, thanks.
Especially crafting.
Cool. Yeah, so basically I continued from what I did last week. Featherless Airways. It's a flight as a feather. So like I said, I wanted to keep everything on one component where you have an option for one-way round trips, multi-cities, and then basically when you select from where you are, it auto picks up from your location, and then it also shows you like your past searches and whatnot. And then like you see, like after you selected where you're flying from, it automatically switches to flying to, and then you can either search or you can pick from your past searches or selections. And then from there, you just pick your dates. If it's one way, obviously just the dates that you're flying. And then once you select on search flights, it just loads a bit for the user, and then it's gonna give you a couple of options. And then it also, like, I just incorporated these banners if you want to learn some more information about your flight, where you're going to. And then it just gives you like a list of your flight options, the fastest, cheapest, and then everything else. So in this case, I'm gonna select on the fastest one. And then it just shows you the details, flight details, the amount from, and then to where. And then here, I wanted to include some options for the person that's going to be flying. And then you can like select an upgrade. Like if it's basic, you stay on the free, and then you can select between premium and comfort. And then some info, what you can expect, just to know about your flight. If you've got like extra bags and whatnot, X's for you to be able to add those bags. And then like in-flight experience, and then like just secure your trip, like an additional amount. In this case, I'm gonna have it selected, and then you continue. So when you continue, basically this is your details. So these are auto-populated because you already have an account. And then also get like updates via WhatsApp if you want to. And yeah, so I also wanted to look at an option to include like your vitality points, you count, e-bugs and whatnot, or even like a promotional thing that you have. So if you selected this, you'll be able to enter and then just like a total breakdown of how much you're going to be spending. And then if you're happy, then you select pay, and then it just processes your payment, and then it's like able booking confirmed, and then there goes your ticket.
Damn, dude. That's really nice. You went overboard.
Yeah, and then like you have an option to like send the ticket to yourself or via WhatsApp, but it will be sent via WhatsApp or emailed, and then you can have a look at your upcoming trips and your past trips, and then you just go back. I spent like 30 minutes looking at like options to add, just like a list of stuff that I could add, and then basically duplicated certain components.
Amazing.
And
Really phenomenal.
Yeah, it was insane, dude.
It's actually rude how much you did, if I'm honest.
Yeah, like he disrespected us. Like,
shit.
Yeah, so my whole approach with this was kind of based on the brief, and the brief was try something a bit left field, not like traditional. So this was kind of based a lot on that. My approach was to kind of try like a naturalistic language approach, where it's like a assistant kind of like guiding you through. So I've simplified a lot of the processes just to kind of like make it easier. This first iteration is going to be super simple. It's literally just get started. You can choose how many travelers. This is we go with 2. One way or return. Where am I going? Search for city. Okay, Tokyo. And then just choose your date, and then fly. So I know I'm missing out on selecting a flight, and then the details within that flight, but it's more the concept that I was working towards on this one.
it's of it, and as well as the color you use.
I mean, I have so many ideas with the animation of the way the thing bounces, and like what do you call that? Like when you're doing steps, like with the colors.
Yo, that's sick, man.
Very different.
Beautiful. Killer work. Till next time, Jarvis. Have a fantastic evening. Thank you as always.
Cheers, guys.
Agent guys, catch you later. Bye.
Bye.